Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome if you're new. If you are new here, my name's Hannah. I am here on YouTube to inspire other moms through fitness and healthy lifestyle. So if you like that kind of content, please feel free to subscribe. But I'm gonna do another little vlog this week. I was just prepping some breakfast, so I had some breakfasts ready for the rest of the week. It's Wednesday. Like I said, I have to work today, so gonna have a fun little day. I think today's gonna be my rest day. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna squeeze in a workout when I get home or not, but we'll see what we get into. I'm a dental hygienist, if you guys don't know. So I work Monday through Saturday. So I work a lot, and I'm a mom of 2 little kiddos. So we keep busy around here. I told you guys a couple weeks ago that I started taking creatine. And I've seen awesome results from taking it, especially in my compound lifts that I try to progressively overload. I had a new PR yesterday on hip thrusts, and I've been consistently doing that every week. So I do think it's making a difference if you guys wanted a little update. But just eating a breakfast sandwich and then we're gonna head to work. Oh, it's also my birthday today. So I'm 26, my husband is out of town working, and I don't really have any plans, so that's okay. It is what it is. I feel like just another day. As you get older, it's like just another day. I had to do the math to figure out how old I was. Yeah, birthday, work, and we'll see if I get a workout in. Hello guys, it is much later now. I just warmed up some lasagna. Ooh, almost threw my fork. That I had made a couple days ago. I'm so sorry if you can hear my kids screaming. They're in the bathtub. I did end up having some cake. It's okay, you know. It is what it is. It's my birthday, so I had a piece of cheesecake because my lovely work friend got me cake and sang to me and stuff. So I did have a piece of cheesecake, and I'm having lasagna for dinner. I do make it a little bit higher protein. I make it with like cottage cheese and stuff. This is what the macros are looking like. If you guys want to know like my key to losing fat and gaining muscle, it's like consistency. So like consistently logging your food, consistently working out, consistently, even when you're tired, like doing your workouts, consistently showing up for yourself. I struggled with that a lot in the beginning because I was like, I'm not seeing progress. There's no point in this, you know, because you don't see immediate results. It is like a lifestyle change. And a lot of the time you don't see that right away. So you're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna get fed up. You're gonna be like, what the heck? I'm putting all this work and effort in, and it's new. If you're just starting out, if you're beginning into tracking your macros or working out or losing weight, or even if you've done it before and you've been really successful at it. That was me. I was super successful at losing weight before. Let me know if you guys like want to see like a full like fitness journey, because I've fluctuated a lot over like the years, but you're gonna fluctuate a lot if you're not doing it for the right reasons. And I was not. I was doing it to look a certain way. I was doing it to impress the wrong people. I was doing it because of fears that I had within myself of not being good enough, not loving myself for who I am. And I just worked out and ate not enough calories and drove myself into the ground and drove myself insane trying to be a certain type of way or achieve a certain type of goal that doesn't exist. There's no finish line. There's no finish line. That's what I had to come to realize so I could be the best version of myself always, because you're always trying to get better. Or at least that's what my personal goal is just always trying to be better than I was yesterday. That's how I look at it. Trying to be more consistent, trying to lift heavier, trying to show up for my family more, trying to be more organized, trying to be more productive. Sometimes it's hard to feel like you're always striving for the next level, because then you miss all of the in between. You miss like enjoying the journey. But the more you realize like there's no end goal, there's no end result, you start to think, oh, well, I might as well enjoy what I have, because there's no end. Like when I get to a certain point, I'm not gonna be any happier. When I get to a certain point, because that's what I always used to tell myself is, when I get to a certain point, I will be happy. When I get to a certain weight, I'll be happy. When I get to a certain size, I'll be happy. When I look a certain way, I'll be happy. But you're not. You're not. It's like, that's not what defines your happiness. It's actually finding joy in what makes you happy and finding joy in the little things in life. So sorry for that rant, but it's my birthday, you know, and I always reflect on my birthday. And I was just thinking to myself, like, I've lived so much of my life searching for like the end, almost making excuses for myself. Like, it's okay because at this time in 6 months, you'll be doing XYZ and it'll be fine and you'll be better. And sometimes that does get you through like hard patches, but it's like, you have to realize the journey is your life and you have to live it and be happy in it. And I am just excited because I'm finally maturing enough to realize that, and I want to inspire other people to realize that and know it's okay. Like, it's okay to be consistent and be passionate about bettering yourself, but also enjoying all of the imperfect parts of you. Like, that's okay. And I think that that's my main key to staying consistent, is just realizing there's no end. It's just your life, and you just gotta live it and show up for yourself and show up for your family, and you'll get better. You will. And you'll look back and maybe there's things you wanted to change that you can reflect on and grow. And that's the whole point of it. So that's my key, because I'm always like, oh, set goals for myself and slow goals. And when you achieve them, you'll feel better. And you do. But then you start to realize after you hit those goals that there's always a new goal to reach. And that can feel really overwhelming, or you can go the opposite way and never reach that goal and then give up on yourself. And that's the worst possible thing to do. I've done that so many times. I've started something and gotten frustrated with myself for not being perfect enough at it, and realized I self-sabotaged and gave up. I gave up on myself, and that's not fair. So yeah, that's my little rant. But just got home from worked all day, and I'm going to fold laundry tonight. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Eat my lasagna, fold some laundry, play with the kiddos, and have a good evening. And then tomorrow I will coach wrestling and hopefully get a workout in. Fingers crossed. Hello guys, it's Thursday. I just got out of work and I'm going to eat a little snacky snack. For lunch I just had a salad, like a chicken salad. It's like a salad kit with chicken. And then I'm gonna make nachos for dinner, I think. But yeah, so getting off work now, have to go home and coach wrestling, and then hopefully get a workout in. But we'll see if we get a workout in. I gotta pick Clayton up from daycare first, and then we'll see what we get into. I think I told you guys that I tried to do a split Friday to Friday, and I try to get in 5 workouts Friday to Friday, but I'm constantly pivoting that because of busy life. So I didn't get my workouts in this weekend because we were on a trip. I only got 1 workout in, so now I'm a little bit behind. Like, that's okay, but I'm just gonna do workout tonight hopefully, and then my split will start back over on Friday. I didn't hit abs this week, so I might hit abs tonight, and then I want to do back as well, so I'm gonna probably do abs and back. I just don't know if I'm gonna do it at the gym or if I'm gonna have to go home and do it. I might have enough time to do it after class, but it just depends. So yeah, we might do a little back workout at home, which is gonna be interesting because I really struggle to hit back at home. I know my schedule at work tomorrow isn't too busy, so I should have time to leave early and get a really good leg session in. So I don't know what workout I'm gonna hit today because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do back at home. So abs, and we'll go from there. How was your day? Good. Alrighty guys, so we just got home. We are foregoing the nachos tonight, and I'm eating a protein shake and cereal, and the kids are having chicken nuggets. I might have some chicken nuggets as well, but fits in my macros, and I don't have to cook anything because Derek's still not coming home tonight. So we'll do nachos tomorrow night, but yeah, I'm gonna eat this, do some laundry, do some dishes, and work out. It is almost 9 o'clock. 8:48 right now, so let's get busy. Alrighty guys, I just worked out. I'm getting ready to hop in the shower. I filmed it, but the quality was absolutely trash. It was trash because it was like so dark in the workout room, and it was just not good. So it's okay, we can work out together tomorrow, but I'm gonna hop in the shower and then I'll check back with you guys tomorrow. In the morning guys, I have my creatine, just dropped Clayton off at daycare. I'm going to work, and then we're gonna hit legs at the gym. This morning I'm really not feeling it because I'm having really bad cramps. My period's like a couple days late. I was like spotting yesterday, but full period hasn't came yet. So crampy and not feeling the hottest, but that's okay. We're gonna get it done. We're just gonna push through. Alrighty guys, so change of plans. I just got off work. It's about 3 o'clock now. I'm eating a yogurt, but change of plans. We're not going to do lower body at the gym today. We're going to do back because Derek, my husband, actually got home and he's going to come to the gym with me. So we're going to do back and maybe a little bit of cardio. I don't know. He likes to do cardio. I'm not a huge fan of doing cardio with him because he can run like distance forever and like just keep going, and I cannot do that. I cannot run distance. I'm more of like a intermittent cardio person, like sprints or like the stair stepper or something like that. But he just likes to run, and he can run for miles, and he always makes fun of me because I cannot at all. But we might hit some cardio and back. So I'll do lower body tomorrow. I need to do like a combination session again because I did like a combination session once this week already, and I'm gonna have to do that again for my next session just to even everything out. And when I say a combination session, I mean like a combination of push or quads and glutes and pull or hamstrings and glutes. So that's kind of how I base my lower body days, is push and pull. I call them push and pull, and then I call my upper body days actually like upper and back. So I sound a little weird, you know, compared to a lot of other people, how they refer to their workouts. It's just kind of how I have my split set up right now. So that's what I mean by like a combination. I'm gonna have to do like a combination of both, like just quads, glutes, hamstrings, because last week when I was away traveling, I did like a session where I did quads, glutes, hamstrings, and then I did another session on Tuesday where I just did some really heavy hip thrusts and some squats. So I've done 2 combination sessions this week, but I feel like I need to do another one because I didn't hit all of my hamstring exercises and all my push exercises. So I haven't gotten all my sets in that I need to for like the week. So I want to just do another combination session, if that makes any sense. If you're newer to weight training, All of this doesn't matter too much. Just move your body. I do recommend tracking though. That's one thing I would tell you to do from the very beginning. Tracking the exercises you're doing, tracking the weight and the sets and the reps for each exercise you're doing, so that way you can progressively overload. What progressively overloading is making sure you're pushing more weight each week, whether that is by upping the weight, upping the reps, upping the sets, supersetting it, changing your tempo. All of those are ways to progressively overload, but unless you're tracking what you're doing, you don't know if you're doing that or not. So that is another key component in growing muscle, building muscle. So make sure you're tracking. That's the most important part. But making sure you get all of your sets in per week is also important. Hypertrophy, you want to hypertrophy your muscles so you can grow your muscles. That's what makes them grow, putting them under load and making them get bigger and stronger. But making sure that you get them in every single week and making sure you get all your sets in is not super important if you're just starting out. But if you've been doing it for a while, like I've been doing it for a year now, it's harder for me to see progress if I'm not tracking and progressively overloading and make sure I'm progressively overloading, because you have a awesome period when you're starting that you're going to see the most progress. Once you hit a certain point, you don't see as much progress because that's just how it works. Once you've been active and you're at a certain point in your journey, you kind of plateau. It's harder for you to make progress. So that's why people like sometimes do like a deload week where you stop lifting at all and then kind of go back into it. But still, it's hard to see as much progress as you do when you're at the very beginning of your journey. So if you're at the very beginning of your journey, it's not super important to track everything super specifically. It's more important just to do it, just to do the thing, just to get in the gym, if that's what you want to do, work out at home, whatever you want to do. Just move your body. That's the most important thing. Consistently. Doing that consistently. And then once you get further along in your journey, you can kind of decide, these are my goals, or these are, you can kind of pivot your goals depending on what you want to target. For me right now, my main goals are growing my glutes and becoming stronger. So those are my two goals, and I've been doing pretty good at that. I did have a goal a few months ago where I was really focused on cardio. I wanted to increase my sprints, and I was doing cardio really consistently 3 times a week, and that was my goal then. But right now, I'm not as focused on that as I am growing my glutes. So sometimes you have to pick and choose, because then you're either gonna have to go into it tired after your weight training session, or go to the gym more times a week, which I'm already kind of maxed out at 5 days that I'm training a week. Sometimes I can squeeze in 6, but I'm still pretty maxed out in my training days that I have available to train. Or you're gonna have to do it before your training session, and then your training kind of lacks because of that. I don't really recommend doing cardio before your training session unless it's a body part that you're not super focused on trying to progressively overload. Like for me, upper body, I am trying to, get stronger, but I'm not as aesthetically concerned with my upper body. So on an upper body day, I might do some cardio. Oh, I also wanted to mention, if you're in a period where your main goal is to lose weight, lose fat, you do want to prioritize strength training as well as cardio. Cardio is important to lose fat because improve your cardiovascular health, but also it burns a lot of calories. But you also want to make sure that you're strength training, because why that's important is the more muscle you have on your body, the more calories your body needs just to function, just to sleep, eat, anything, sit, that you need more calories to function if you have more muscle. And as you lose weight, you'll burn less energy just moving around because you'll have less fat, you'll have less weight on your body to move around. So you need to kind of replace that with muscle, so your muscle burns more energy than fat. So you don't have to have 5 pounds of muscle for every 5 pounds of fat that you lose, because it burns more energy. So if you want to consistently be, losing fat, but you know, still being able to eat like a pretty decent amount of food and not having to like starve yourself to maintain whatever weight you get down to, strength training is super important. Because that's what I did before. I lost a bunch of weight and I was not doing it correctly. I was not really strength training a ton. At least I wasn't pushing big weight. I would, you know, work out, but it was a lot of cardio stuff, a lot of like HIIT workouts, like beach body kind of stuff. And I lost a bunch of weight, but I didn't gain enough muscle to offset the way that I like to eat. And I gained a lot of weight back, and that happens, you know. But now this time around, I'm gaining a lot of muscle and I'm prioritizing what I eat, and I'm eating high protein, and now I can eat a lot more calories than what I used to be able to eat at the same weight, if that makes sense. So yeah, my maintenance calories are higher now at 140 than they were when I was at 140 2 years ago, because I have significantly more muscle and it takes significantly more calories just for me to live my everyday life, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. But yeah, that's why strength training is super important if you're trying to lose weight as well, if you're trying to lose fat. But yeah, I'm gonna go hit back. Done rambling now. I'm gonna go hit back and hang out with my hubby because I haven't seen him all week and I'm super excited to see him. So we just got home from the gym. It was a good session. Derek and I worked out. We did back. I am getting ready to eat because I'm starving. I skipped out on lunch a little bit, but I made my nachos. And then Clayton is all in his swimming trunks. He's ready to go to the pool. So I'm gonna take him to the pool. This is the macros for that meal, by the way, the nachos. Not too bad on the macros. I'll probably do this now, and then I'll have like a...
Put the cheese in there.
Yeah? Oh, you got the cheese. Yeah, I see that. Oh my goodness. Where are you putting it? Oh, you're putting it directly in the pan. Let's not do that, buddy. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here because it's already been super long. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the content, please subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way you'll get notified when I upload a new video. But I'll see you guys next week. Bye.